Okay, guys, so we're going to discuss what happened in Julian's Glorious Summer, Chapter 1. So, we know that who is our main character in Julian's Glorious Summer? Who is our main character? Lauren, who's the main character?
The boy is the main character.
What is his name?
Julian.
Julian is the main character. So throughout chapter 1, we saw scholars in the book that were having a dialogue. What is a dialogue? Elena.
A dialogue is a conversation. Yes.
A dialogue is a conversation. A conversation between who?
They were having a conversation between Julian and Gloria.
Excellent. How do we know when characters are talking? I'm going to wait till everyone's tracking. Just put your hands in your pocket. How do we know when there's a dialogue? When we're reading, what do we see in the book that lets us know that there is a conversation? How do we know? I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Jarrell. Go see Mr. Stapleton tonight. How do we know when we're reading? I don't understand why we're tracking over there. I'm over here. How do we know when someone is talking in a story? Jovan.
You know when somebody is talking in a story is when the words are slanted?
No, that means someone is thinking. Shaq, how do we know when someone's talking in a story?
We know when someone's talking in a story when they have quotation marks.
Quotation marks. Excellent. Josiah.
We also know when someone is talking in a story. I agree with you, Shaq. We also know when someone is talking in a story is that they have quotation marks and lots of sentences.
Okay. And who was having a dialogue in chapter 1? Noah, who was having a dialogue in chapter 1?
Julius and
Thank you for the support, Riley and Kanira. Who can help me? Who was having a dialogue in chapter 1? Jarrell. Julian and Gloria. I need to know, how did Julian feel when he saw Gloria on the bike? How did Julian feel when he saw Gloria on the bike? Jordan, start us off, love.
He thought that was not Gloria, but he was describing the stuff that Gloria looked like.
That wasn't my question. My question was, how did he feel? Jovan, you weren't even here for that part. How did he feel when he saw Gloria on the bike? Josiah.
I think Julian felt jealous because he thought it was Gloria, then he saw her and it really was, and then he kept on saying, please, Nana, let me come up.
So what was his wish? What was his wish, Noah?
His wish was it wasn't Julia.
Yeah, he wished that it wasn't Gloria. Julian wished that it wasn't Gloria. Why do you think he wished it wasn't Gloria? Love my scouts that are participating. Azariana, why do you think Julian did not want it to be Gloria?
I think Julian did not want it to be Gloria because
Good track, and Jalen.
he didn't see Gloria on the bike.
Why do you think?
He felt embarrassed because
Tell your friends you need to be loud and proud.
he felt embarrassed because Gloria might tease him and say, "Can you ride a bike?" And then she might tease him if he say no.
That's an interesting point. Shaq, would you like to build off of that? Go ahead.
And I agree with you, Kanai, but I also feel that Gloria is going to tease.
Thank you, Deidre.
If Gloria is going to tease, Gloria is going to tease.
Julian is his name.
Julian because he don't
Messiah.
I think I disagree.
Let's make sure we're tracking and showing respect.
I disagree with Clara and Mariah because I think that Gloria is gonna teach him. If he say, "How can you ride a bike? Can you teach me how to ride a bike?" And she will teach Julius how to ride a bike.
So it sounds like we don't think Julian knows how to ride a bike. Could that be one of the reasons why he doesn't want it to be her on a bike?
Yes.
It could possibly. Yes, Riley. Track Riley.
I agree with you, Messiah, because I think that Gloria would help Julius ride a bike because they're best friends and best friends don't tease each other.
Oh, I hear snaps over there. I have another question. Why do you think Julian is worrying? Why is he worrying? What would be a possible reason that he's worrying? He saw Gloria on his bike and she was going really fast. Why do you think she would worry? Or he would worry, I'm sorry.
He would worry because that he don't have a bike, but Gloria has a bike.
Kamari, what do you think, sweetheart?
I think he's worried because when she was on the bike going fast, she probably didn't tell him that she had a bike.
Okay, Elena.
I think Julian was worried because when he first saw her going fast on the bike, he probably thought that she was going to crash into something.
Okay, Shambe, last one.
I think Julian was like that because he
Make sure we're tracking. Shambe is the speaker.
he was in Julian on his bike.
Okay, that doesn't make sense. It was Julian that saw Gloria on the bike. So my question is, why is he worried? Why do you think he's worried? Why do you think he's worried?
I think he's worried because I think he's worried because Gloria might tease him because he doesn't have a bike and she does.
Okay. Now, who is telling the story? I'm saying I see no hands over here. Who is telling the story? Jordan, who's telling the story? How do we know Julian is telling the story? What key words do we hear that lets us know Julian is telling the story? Jelani. We constantly hear him saying I. He introduced his best friend. He introduced his brother in the book. So yes, Julian is telling the story. So Julian is our main character. And so tomorrow, I'm going to wait till I have all eyes on me because I have a lot of people not tracking me. That makes me sad. So tomorrow we're going to read more of why Julian is worried and why he feels embarrassed that he see his best friend on a bike. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. You can stop it, Ayana.